Alright, this is a CVT guitar lesson. This is Toby Keith with American Soldier. It's modified. You wanted the verses picked and the choruses strummed. So, pretty cool. You said you're a beginner, so we'll have to see how you do with some of these chords. Take your time with them. I think I would go for clarity on these chords and then let the picking and strumming kind of come with time. So on section 1, it comes in at 26 seconds. I put the uploader's name, which is Toby Keith Vivo, and here's what you're looking at for section 1, starting at 26 seconds. Oops, try that again. That's going to be section 1, and that goes 4 times through. And we're starting with an A major, standard tuning. It's using the F major shape. So you're going to start with 5/5 barred on the last 2 strings. Goes 6G and 7D. Okay, if the bar is giving you trouble, I'd like you to still work towards getting it, but some people will use 2 fingers with it. But if you're ever going to get down bar chords, this is a good way to start because it's only 2 strings. The pick pattern is consistent. In other words, once you get through this first chord, this pattern, it's like this all the way through for the picking. We're going to go down, 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 up, up, down, up. And that's D, G, B, E, B, G, B. You're going to do that 4 times. That's notated in your tabs. That pick pattern is not going to change, but the chords are. The next one, 6D, bar the 4th fret on the G, B, and E, and go middle finger 5B. You can experiment with fingerings as well on that. You can go 4 fingers as opposed to 3. But once again, this will help you with the bar chords if you can get them this way. Same picking, 4 times. So that one comes in at 32 seconds. I time-stamped each chord, first one being 26. Goes 4 times through, and then we got 32 seconds. Take this shape, move it over a whole step flat. That just means 2 frets. So if you get this one, you should be able to get this one. And number-wise, we're looking at 4/2, 3/2. Same thing, 4 times. If you're running into any problems such as this maybe, that mute, we have to angle the knuckle, come at a downward angle. Sometimes just shifting it the tiniest little bit will give you the clarity that you need to keep it off the underneath string. Same thing as say the middle finger's doing it. Shift it up. So that's why I'm saying maybe do a run through on your chords first and just pick each string, make sure the clarity's there. Then the next one is Pinky 7G. This is the best way I could figure finger-wise. It'd probably be the easiest for you, but this is one of the tougher ones. Middle 5B, index 5E. And here's why. It's setting up for the next chord by doing it this way. 1 time through on the pick pattern, and then take your index, move it over a 1/2 step to the 4th fret high E. Keep everything else where you have it. Go 1 time through. And then go back to where you just were, and then back down to the 4th fret. That's the toughest chord in these verses. So there are other ways to finger, but you would have to switch out a lot of fingers for it. So experiment with that. Okay, so that goes 4 times, like I said. Actually, that takes you through a big chunk of the song. At 2 minutes, we get into the chorus. You wanted these strummed. And just like with the verses, we had a set pick pattern. We're going to have the same thing for the chorus with a set strum pattern. And here's what it is. There's still more. Then it goes. So let's go through these chords. This is open A, 7D, 6G, third and second finger. You definitely want to use these fingers because it's going to be part of the next chord. And then open B and E. The strum. Once you get the strum pattern, which is kind of long, you can apply it to each chord. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Twice. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And we're just going to continue that strum over this chord. Add your pinky to 7B and your index finger to 5E. And you can check those, you know, go. There's the clarity. Do the same strum. If you can, try to take this third finger and touch underneath the A string to deaden it so we don't hit it with our strum. If you do, it won't sound bad, but these are habits that you're going to want to start applying to your playing to keep things clean. Same strum 2 times. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. From there we move to a chord that you may be a little more familiar with, and this is D major. From the bottom up, it's 2, 3, 2, open, open, take your thumb and just touch the low E. Don't push it down, just mute it. Same strum. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That leads into, let me see where we're at, into a timestamp 218. So the D major timestamp is 212. The A is 2 minutes. This next timestamp is 206. This one is 212, and the next one is 218. That's where we're at now. 2D and 2G, index and middle. It's from the A string down. If you hit the low E, it's fine, but if you can try to mute it, go for it. But there is an E note in this chord, so if you hit the low E, it won't sound bad. 1 time through this time. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Same strum, moving into the 221 timestamp of 2, 4, 4, open, open. With fret 2 on the A string for the root. We're going index, 3rd, and 4th, open, open. Once again, make sure the pinky isn't muting the B to keep those angles up. Sometimes we got to lower our thumb. That'll free up your fingers to get the right angle. Index, I'm going to mute the low E, because if I don't, I'll probably hit the string. Okay, so, and it'll sound like this. Which won't sound bad, but it depends on the chord you're playing. Sometimes it will. So I'd like you to try to work on those mutes. Same strum 1 time. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 223 is our next timestamp. That's right back to the D major chord. And 1 time through. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 226 is our last timestamp for the strum, and this is the E major chord. You may know this one. 2A, 2D, and 1G. Keep those knuckles up. That's starting on the A string. When you're testing these chords, boom, there we go. Everything's clear. Same strum. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, moving on to page 2. That's really most of the song. The rhythm for the solo comes up next at 2 minutes 29 seconds. This is, I'm calling it section 3. And this will be your rhythm backing the solo. And this is the 7D, 6G that we used earlier. And it's the same strum. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up again. And then add the pinky to 7B and 5E. So it's just like the start of the chorus when we started strumming. 2 times through. From there we move to timestamp 241. That one was 235, but we're at the D major again. 1 time through on the strum. From there we go to E major, 244, same strum. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, 247 is our next timestamp, but that's section 2, but you end on the star, which would be, I'm just gonna let it ring. Section 3, 4 times, that comes into 316, and the song fades out. It's kind of hard to fade out when you're playing live like this, so just end it on the start chord, which is open A, 7D, 6G, open B, open E, and just end it. If you want to make things, add little icings. If you pick back, this is called the bridge, you can strum back here, give it a real tinty sound. The more you go this way, the bassier the EQ is. Right over the sound hole is your fullest sound. Sometimes this is a nice little touch. So I hope that works for you. Like I said, outline the chords, play them each string of the chord, make sure that the clarity's there first, because if it's not, it's just not going to sound right. It's getting the notes clear, and then but the cool thing is the verses are picking, and that's what this starts with. So if something's not clear and you're picking it, playing one string at a time, you're going to know. It's going to go clink. When you're strumming something, sometimes those notes get hidden and we can't tell. So this is really kind of a good song that you have me do. I think it's, I haven't heard you play, but you said you're pretty much a beginner, and I think this one might be really good. There's not a whole lot going on as far as tons of parts. We have three sections in this for you. So if you have questions, let me know. You're one of my students, and just text me if you have questions. All right, thanks a lot.